urusobe rw'ibibazo. Ubwo turakora ibyo dushaka aho duhera ngo dutere imbere. Muri iyo myaka ya mbere twakoraga ibyo. Umuminisitiri wa mbere gusohoka agiye ku kazi ka leta afata ya mafaranga amwe twagize dushyira hirya no hino ngo twubake ubuzima, afata amafaranga ngo agiye gufungura za ambasade hanze, ndabyibuka, ibihumbi 200 by'amadolari. Aragenda n'ubu ntaragaruka. Arayahambiriye, arayatwaye. aba mu Bufaransa. Ariko sinzi ko ayo mafaranga kimutunze, igomba kuba yarashize kera. Aragiye yibera hanze mu Bufaransa. Ndetse tukagerageza kubwira icyo gihugu ngo ariko hari umuntu hano watwambuye, turatakamba. Bakaduseka. Ahubwo bariho babwira n'abandi ngo nabo batwara ayandi bagende. Hanyuma noneho muri twe no muri RPF muri twe abarwanya intambara bagize bati sinzi uko babigenza, nabo bamwe bafata inzira barigendera kubera ko ubundi muri bo banarwana n'iyo ntambara, ibyo bari bafite mu mutwe bazageraho cyangwa bazigezaho baje gusanga atari wo mugambi rusange wa RPF. And when there was accountability to be exercised by RPF, they could no longer fit in RPF. They had to leave. Some of them were in high positions. Some of them had reached the positions of being the Secretary General of RPF, others had, and so on and so forth. And here, we are human beings, we deal with human beings, and what I'm saying must be seen in that light. In one case, like that one who at one time became the RPF, Secretary General, first, we had a debate, we had a discussion. What do we do with this money that was collected from RPF cadres and supporters and so on and so forth, that was left when we got into government and the struggle, first phase was over? I think people wanted to consume it and finish it. But some of us had this idea that we can't do that. We must find a way of actually multiplying these resources even into the future, so that we retain this level of independence, of financial autonomy for the RPF itself as a party. I'm bringing up this because it's important. There are a few things I want to point out. And I remember there are also debates. Oh no, the RPF can't do business. You know, if you invest it, you want to make more money. Oh, this is a recipe for all kinds of problems. But some of us pushed back and refused and said, no, we can't just consume this money and it gets lost and we are done and start afresh. We have to maintain this level of independence for our party. They talked of all kinds of things. I remember that person who used to be the Secretary General arguing, it's like, no, you can't do business, and even started making other serious accusations, like some people or somebody wants to control this money for his own benefit and so on and so forth. But this person, I'm sure the RPF cadres, many of them here know what I'm talking about, was actually eventually caught stealing money. And on that basis, when he was going to be held accountable, he ran away and is up to now still living in the United States. So we soldiered on. And I was telling people that if you are worried about keeping this money for the RPF and keep it growing and for the sake of RPF and so on and so forth, because you think there will be thieves stealing the money, and I had told them, I said, actually, if you can't do that, you are going to be stealing money from government. What is it? What is going to stop you stealing money from government? Because the RPF, we have become government now. You are worried you can't keep money of the RPF and you can't do that, and because it will cause the kinds of problems. Why isn't this one going to cause problems? Or you think, let's avoid this problem, but let's have it in some form in a government because it is government. And that's where this problem started. And there was a sense of entitlement every time. You know, the usual stuff. People do wrong things and they don't expect to be held accountable because they fought, they sacrificed. You can't touch them. But they would expect you to touch others.